Hello, my name is John Sheeler. My wife Susan and I are Smokerise campers. In a previous episode, I had talked to you about a camping trip that we had planned to Washington, D.C. that was interrupted by Susan having a stroke. I just wanted to let you know that she's doing much better. She's able to get up and get out a little bit on her own. She's gone and had her hair done. She's able to drive a little bit on her own now. She's still being tube fed, but is doing much better. So thank you very much for all your thoughts and prayers. Please continue them for a healthy, for her getting better. And hopefully before too long we'll be able to get off on a camping trip and bring you some more videos. In the meantime, I've been sitting around thinking about what I could do to produce a couple of videos, and had decided that I was going to make a review type video series reviewing the campgrounds of the Blue Ridge Parkway. The Blue Ridge Parkway has a little bit of a special meaning to me. My grandfather, Guy Harbert, was the head engineer building the Blue Ridge Parkway. So I've got our family and I have a little bit of special feelings towards the Blue Ridge Parkway. We're going to do a campground by campground review. We're going to start on the southern end due to the location where we live. We're going to start on the southern end near the Cherokee Indian Reservation, where the Blue Ridge Parkway begins or ends or whatever you want to say, and then head north through North Carolina and then into Virginia, making a review on each of the campgrounds as we go. This video is going to be a little bit of an informational kind of thing, the rules and regulations, do's and don'ts, so on, camping on the Blue Ridge Parkway. And then after that we will make an individual video and review of each campground as you progress from south to north on the Blue Ridge Parkway. First off, I'm going to go over just a few of the rules and regulations that are typical throughout the campgrounds on the Blue Ridge Parkway. First off, a little bit about the campgrounds themselves. They are somewhat primitive. No hookups. Most of them just have water locations that you can get water. They do not have any electric or sewer hookups. They do have a dump station at each campground, but no electricity or anything. Bathrooms are just your basic flush bathrooms. There are a few campgrounds that offer a shower, but most of them are going to be just a bathroom facility. I'm going to go through at this time and read just a few of the regulations for most camp grounds. The season length on the Blue Ridge Parkway is approximately from May to October. Camping limit is limited to 30 consecutive days. or 30 days in different campgrounds. In other words, if you stay at one campground for 10 days and then move on to another one for 5 days, or that's 15 days out of that you've got for the season. It's not each individual campground, it's per a season, 30 days per season. Campground fees, $20 per night. The campsites are normally first come, first served. They do have site reservation, which can be made on the reservation site, which is www.recreation.gov. That's www.recreation.gov, or you can call 877-444-6777. That's 877-444-6777. Let's see here. Campground fees, like I said, are $20. The senior access, the golden age or golden access pass, or the senior citizens will enable you a 50% discount on your site, so it would be $10 per night. Group camping is available at the group camping sites only, limited to 20 people. Reservations must be made. Once again, that's at that www.recreation.gov, or call 877-444-6777 to make reservations, and that can be for group camping or individual sites. Checkout time is 12 o'clock noon. All campgrounds will have at least one handicapped accessible campsite. RVs and trailers, and a lot of campgrounds are limited to 30 feet, but talking to the rangers while I was there, they say that most of them have sites that will accommodate up to 60 feet. They're limited in their numbers, so call and make sure that one is available for you at that time. Once again, no hookups, no water, no electrical hookups. There is a dump site at each campground. Generators are allowed, if I'm not mistaken, it's from 9 o'clock a.m. till 8 o'clock p.m. and then you have to observe quiet hours. Camping is only permitted on the designated camping sites, must stay on the asphalt. Tent camping, tents are allowed only on the tent pads, and only one tent per site. Driving in the campground is limited to 15 miles an hour and must stay on the paved areas. 2 vehicles are allowed at each campsite. That would be 2 cars, 2 motorcycles, a trailer, and the tow vehicle, or a RV, a motorhome, towing another vehicle. Skateboards, roller skates, and bicycles are permitted, but only on the roads, the asphalt areas and trails. No off-road bicycle riding. Children under the age of 16 must wear a helmet. That's North Carolina state law. Virginia laws vary from county to county. Weapons, firearms are permitted in accordance with state law, but the use of any weapon on the parkway lands is prohibited. Firearms are prohibited in any government building where posted signs are present. Fires are permitted only in the fire rings. Charcoal should only be used in the grill. Gas grills and stoves are allowed. Extinguish all fires before leaving. Wood gathering may be allowed, but is limited only to dead material on the ground, no more than 100 yards from the camp or picnic sites. Metal detectors are prohibited. Food storage. Store all food in coolers, utensils, or anything that has smell like food in locked vehicles or in a storage unit made of solid, non-perishable material. A lot of wildlife on the Blue Ridge Parkway, and they are wild, so keep your food locked up. Animals, wildlife must not be disturbed in any way. Hunting or trapping animals is prohibited. Do not interfere with animals by feeding or touching or teasing them. Plant life is protected too. Do not drive nails in the trees or strip bark, leaves, or branches from the trees or shrubs. Lantern posts are provided to hang your lanterns. Do not hang lanterns from trees or loop them over branches or vegetation. Dogs and cats and other pets must be on a leash no longer than 6 feet and under physical restraint at all times. Do not leave pets unattended in the campground or in your car. Please prevent extensive barking. Clean up the campsite. Campers are responsible for maintaining the cleanliness of their campsite at all times. Thoroughly clean the campsite before leaving. Remove campsite equipment and deposit all trash in the dumpsters. Use of hydrants for emergency use only. Cleaning fish or bathing, washing dishes, or clothes at the water hydrants are prohibited. Trailer hoses may not be connected to the water hydrants. Respect your neighbors. Quiet hour is between 10 p.m. and 6 a.m. Use of generators, here it is. Use of generators is prohibited between the hours of 9 a.m. and 8 a.m. That's prohibited, so they may be used from 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. Please keep in mind that continuous loud generators or audio equipment noise at any time of the day or evening disturbs other campers. These rules will be enforced and stuff through all campsites along the Blue Ridge Parkway. I want to thank you for tuning in with us, and hope that you will look for us in the future. Like I said, this is the informational part of the Blue Ridge Parkway, and the next few episodes will be of the individual campgrounds that will give you more of an idea of where you would like to go camping on the Blue Ridge Parkway. Thank you very much. This is John Sheeler, Smokerise Campers. Have a good day.